So hello, it's Nikki from NattyNikki, and this is a very short, very quick video because this week, or earlier in the week, this week just gone by, my little corner of the internet, which is how I started, which is my blog, NattyNikki.com, turned 4 this week, which is quite a milestone. When I first started, I really didn't think that 4 years later I'd still be going. Obviously, I don't blog as frequently these days. A little bit of background: when I first started blogging, a lot's changed. Oliver was a lot younger. I work part-time, so I have more time. Now Oliver's older, I now work full-time. So my time to be able to devote to blogging has really been cut right back. Plus I also try and juggle a bit of YouTubing. And I've almost got to a point where, like, the anniversary this week nearly passed me by because I've been so busy. So what I wanted to do was just a quick video, just to very quickly sort of say thank you to everybody for the last 4 years of support, for anybody who's stopped by and taken the time to read any blog posts I've ever done and leave me comments on the blog or anywhere on social media. Mr. S has been brilliant in those 4 years. He was very supportive from the get-go. He was the one who I did the first blog post and he was like, seriously, you need to keep updating it. You know, you've got to keep updating the blog. And I was like, yeah, I will do. So it's crazy, really, that it's been 4 years. When I started the blog, I was in my 30s. I'm now in my 40s. My style has definitely evolved and changed. I didn't have pink hair when I started blogging. So yeah, it's been quite the journey, really, and I hate that word because I always think like you're on the X Factor, don't you? You go, oh, it's been such a lovely journey. Oh. Oh, something flying in front of me there. So yes, it's been 4 years. I've met a lot of wonderful people over those 4 years I've got some photographs taken off my Instagram account of all the different people that I've met over the years. I think that's the biggest thing I think that blogging has brought me, is the people that I've got to know and have become friends, which is really lovely actually. And it's opened up this whole world that I kind of didn't know existed when I first started, which has been absolutely amazing. And my advice to anybody out there, if you're thinking of starting a blog or if you're thinking of starting a YouTube channel, just go for it, just have a go. You've got absolutely nothing to lose. If you go on to, you can either do WordPress or Blogger, both of which you can start off as a free site, it doesn't cost you anything. I mean, when I first started blogging, you'll see some of the photos, and I do not claim to be a photographer. I am not a photographer, I'm really not. When I first started, I had like a little point and shoot Panasonic camera, and it was, I mean, at the time when I first bought it, which was a couple of years before I started blogging, it was quite an expensive camera. And I literally had that, and I used to balance it on a chair and then on loads of like boxes. So there's one photo, and see if you can spot it when the montage of photos comes up in a bit, that has like a green tinge at the bottom, and it's because the camera was balanced on a shoebox that was green. I think it was an old Clark's shoebox from Oliver's school shoes, and it had caught the bottom of the box, like the tinge of it had come up. And like my early photos, they are horrendous. I mean, my current photos aren't brilliant, I'll be honest. I mean, my way of blogging is I've bought a slightly better camera. I have a bridge camera now. I have a tripod, and literally all I do is stick my camera on the tripod, set it all up, frame the shot, stand and do a quick test shot to make sure I'm all in and it's all as it should be, and then literally put my camera on timer, stand, pose. In my wisdom, I didn't buy a camera that has a burst shot where you can do lots and lots of shots at once. That's my only regret. But yeah, it's you know, anyone can have a go at the end of the day. I still take a lot of mirror selfies and photos in toilets if there's really good lighting, because why not? And I think it's just a nice way to, for me, it was always a good way to celebrate my clothes. And in fact, this morning when I was going back through all my blog posts to pick out photos, I was like, flipping heck, I've worn a lot of outfits in 4 years, some of which I've got to be honest, I'd forgotten about. So that's what I've done for you. Basically, at the end of this, I've created a little montage of photos. I mean, there's so many. I've done so many blog posts. I think that's something like 700 or 800 of them. Like, obviously, I can't show them all. We'll be here forever. So what I've tried to do is pick sort of my favourite outfits out of the last 4 years, including some humdingers of really bad photography from when I first started, because I thought they would be quite funny to include. So before you all go off and watch that, like I said, I just want to say thank you so much to everybody who's supported me over the last 4 years. It's been such good fun doing this. Obviously, I know I don't blog as often anymore. I am still around on the blog. I am still here on YouTube. I know even the YouTube's just been a little bit quiet because my day-to-day life has been really quite busy just recently, so just haven't had the time. So yes, thank you so much to everybody for the last 4 years. Here's to the next 4 years, and away you go and enjoy some photos. Goodbye.